Stand by. Roll 8 is all set.
Watching KMPH
Ready, camera
Fox
2.
46.
Stand by 2.
And now the midday newscast
So
created just for you. This is the KMPH News at Midday.
Stand by 2.
Now in HD.
My QCam dissolved.
Hi, I'm Kim Stevens.
Super.
Thanks a lot for joining us
Lou
today.
Super.
The
Ready
bad
B.
news is now reality. $4 gas that was forecast, but we hoped wouldn't happen.
Roll.
Has happened.
Take.
This morning, the price for a barrel of oil rose past $106. This comes as the national average price for a regular gallon of gas is now more than $4.
Ready, camera 2.
We've seen it here in the valley for the last couple of days.
Take. Ready, A.
10 sailors were hurt during a training exercise on board the USS Stennis. We are told no local sailors from Lemoore were on board.
Take.
All will be okay.
Super.
The explosion is under investigation. Lemoore-based sailors have been on board the Stennis, but we are told that they were in Nevada for training.
Take. Ready, B.
Hearings begin today in Lemoore for a sailor who could be discharged from the Navy because he is gay.
Take.
In 2009, the Navy found out that Derek Moreno is gay, and he faces a discharge board today. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill repealed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell law last year, and President Obama signed the law. But the Pentagon still has not put those changes into place.
Take it. Ready, A.
Detectives are investigating Parlear's latest murder. It happened around 5:30 yesterday afternoon at a home on Cypress near Mendocino. Police are not saying much, but we do know a woman was killed. A man was also hurt and was taken to the hospital. Parlear police say that the two cases are related.
Take. Ready, B.
A bank robber is under arrest, in part because he did not have the sense to change his clothes before he tried to use the stolen money. Police say Neil Sugarman robbed the bank to raise cash for a down payment on a car. They say he went to Herwalt Subaru in Fresno to give the money, but he was still wearing the hat and clothes that he wore in pictures taken during the holdup.
Roll 8 is all sound.
The hat that he was wearing yesterday, the Lakers hat. That's what stuck in my mind, and that's what I saw on the newscast last night.
My Q.
Police believe he robbed banks in Merced and Visalia.
Take. Ready, B.
The Labor Department says fewer people are applying for unemployment.
Take.
388,000 claims were filed last week. That's 6,000 fewer people than the week before. But as you can see, there are still a lot of people in our region out of work. These are some of the 12,000 who turned out for yesterday's job fair at the Fresno County Fairgrounds. Experts say the number of unemployment applications needs to dip to 375,000 to show any real improvement in the job market.
Take. Ready, A sound for the package.
The world is pitching in to help Japan overcome its nuclear crisis as survivors struggle to rebuild. Dominic DiNatale has the latest from Osaka, Japan.
Roll A, take sound.
French President Nicolas Sarkozy arriving in Japan, the first foreign leader to visit the island nation since it was devastated by the panel of experts between the Japanese and the Americans. It's also drawing in the American military into this in a bid to address the crisis. In Osaka, Japan, Dominic DiNatale, KMPH News.
Take my cue. Ready, B.
More radiation detection machines are going up along our west coast. Earlier this week, radiation was found in milk in California and Washington. The levels were minuscule, we're told. They would need to be 5,000 times stronger to hurt a person.
Take. Ready, A.
California will be making a bid to get more high-speed rail dollars. Florida recently returned more than $2 billion to the federal government that was slated for their high-speed rail. If California gets this money, it will be used to stretch the line north to Merced. Right now, the first leg is slated from Madera County to Bakersfield. Top military officials are briefing Congress about the military conflict in Libya as NATO takes over command of the operation. Jennifer Davis from KMPH partner Fox News is following the questions and answers from Washington.
Roll B, take sound. First, got 24 seconds.
Rebel forces are losing some ground in Libya, but